Well, looks like Wizards messed up pretty big this time. They accidentally spoiled 3 of their biggest cards for the next set on complete accident. And here's the cards. And don't mind the sun. It just is here to screw me up. I forgot this thing's inverse. But yeah, here's Nicol Bolas, God-Pharaoh. Let's black out the sun with the Nicol Bolas. Now, what does Nicol Bolas do? Well, he's a 7 mana cost, 7 loyalty Planeswalker. For a blue, a black, and a red, which is actually easier to cast than the last one, so that's good. +2, target opponent exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a non-land card. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Very powerful building. Can completely wreck certain decks because you're stealing a card and you're getting rid of the lands. Alright. This next ability I think is the most powerful ability on him. +1 each opponent. Yes, each opponent. Does not mean just one. Each opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand. It's like a Karn ability, but doubled. But there's no way to get that card back like Karn does. But very powerful for +1. Then his -4, which is probably his weakest ability, but it's also very good still. Nicol Bolas God-Pharaoh deals 7 damage to target opponent or creature opponent controls. It's okay. It's not anything amazing. It's just generic removal because obviously they're gonna try to kill it, and you can use this once really effectively. And unfortunately, you can't target anything of your own. Like I know it's not actually a downside, but there could be a reason to target one of your own creatures in the future. It's just like kind of a generic, just burn ability. And his ultimate is exile. Well, -12. Exile each non-land permanent your opponent controls. That's pretty good. It's like Ugins, except for this can get rid of all non-land permanents, not just colored ones. So, Nicol Bolas, good. Now for the next card. Bontu's Last Reckoning. 3 mana, sorcery. Destroy all creatures, lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. I actually don't really like this card that much. Why? Because I like my lands to be able to untap. I'd rather have a 4 mana cost Wrath than this, because you're basically time walking yourself. You can't really do anything for your next turn after you Wrath, because it doesn't care how your lands were tapped, but you just can't untap any of your lands next turn. So I think that's too much of a downside for this card, unless you're playing this all on mana rocks or something. Some sort of weird mana rock EDH deck might be able to do something, but nothing in standard I think would want to use this. I mean, besides the fact that if aggro ever gets really, really good, this could be a answer, but so far it's not really. I don't like it. Not a big fan. And the last card, which is also probably the most disappointing, because it's another Gruul Planeswalker. 2, a red and a green, Samut Detested, or Samut. I don't know how to pronounce these names. All right, 4 mana, 4 loyalty, +1, up to 1 target creature gains Devil Strike until end turn. Meh. Most of the Devil Strike spells already don't get that much play, but maybe the other abilities have a good reason to be played. -2. Samut Detested deals 2 damage divided as you choose among the 1 or 2 target creatures and or players. So it's basically a Fort Bolt, like not Fort Bolt, but yes, Fort Bolt is the 2 damage divided. It's not very good. Like, it's removal, but it's also takes up half your Planeswalker's loyalty to do it, and it's not very good removal. So, alright. -7. Search your library for up to 2 creatures and or Planeswalker cards and put, well, 2 creature and or Planeswalker cards, singular, put them onto the battlefield and then shuffle your library. This is the only reason you'd actually run her in a doubling season deck. Just for the ultimate. Because then you can go for like just a like an Emrakul and a Jace or something. I don't know. Like, it's not that good. Because the dueling season decks have a better planeswalkers to use besides somewhat attested. She's just okay with her ultimate, but that's it. There's no real benefit to actually playing her or anything, unless you really want that double strike. And there's cards that do it better and aren't 4 mana cost or a mythic. I believe there's some uncommon enchantments in standard right now from Eldritch Moon that can do the same thing. It's like a dime, but it's like during upkeep. But yeah, this is not a very good Planeswalker, and I'm very disappointed that this is the Planeswalker that we're giving a spotlight to, I guess, because these were all posted on there like, these are the big new Planeswalker. Like they expected people to like this card, and I don't. This doesn't even like really reflect like well on just somewhat the character, because if you remember, the ritual card is a 3-color, well, kind of 3-color-ish card that's supposed to be fast and very aggro. This isn't fast or that well, it's kind of aggro, but it's very slow, like not good at all. So this one, stinker. Yeah. Oh, alright. Now, what did you guys think about these cards? Do you like Nicol Bolas? I like him, but I've always liked Nicol Bolas cards. They're always been really good. Even the original Nicol Bolas I thought was pretty good. His ability is super good. Bontu's Last Reckoning. I keep wanting to call him Bontu. It's an okay card. Certain decks will probably use it. It's just not that great in a lot of decks. It's a sideboard card at most. Well, some decks might be able to run the main deck, but it depends on how many mana rocks they're running. Then Samut, I don't like her. I mean, I might run her in a budget commander if she's cheap enough, because she's not very good. Just saying. Out of all the other planeswalkers, she's probably the probably one of the worst ones, I think. Just because she does nothing new, and her abilities are very meh, and just everything about her is meh. I don't like her, so I've said that multiple times already, so I can't really repeat it anymore. But yeah, which one of these did you like, and is there any type of card in Hour of Devastation or Destruction or whatever the hell that's called? Devastation. I keep thinking it's Destruction for some reason. Is there any card from this set that you're actually looking forward to? Or now that they accidentally showed off 3 of the big cards from the set. So I feel bad for anyone who has to actually spoil these for the like the spoiler season, because ta-da, here they are. Thanks, Wizards. You guys screwing it up a little bit. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Peace out.